the summer, no more tears.
Indeed, yes. Enough is enough.
Is enough. Oh.
It's time to welcome our next guest.
Give us a twirl, Shirl. It's Shirley Ballas. Looking divine, Shirley.
Very
What's
cash
your
today.
secret?
Very
I'm
cash.
liking you, cash. I love
Thank
this.
you.
How are you, darling? I feel like I haven't seen you for an age. Are you enjoying it? This
I'm
series?
having an absolute blast. A little sick today, but managed to get out of bed and come here. So
Bless you. I know I saw a thing of you with a drip.
Yeah.
I mean, you're all okay?
vitamins, try to get it so I'm up and
all right,
running.
though?
I'm
We've got to
fine.
make sure our show's all right.
Yeah, I know.
That's what we do in it.
That's it.
Well, we asked you if you were enjoying it, but Shirley, we didn't even really need an answer, did we? Because I think it's fair to say she's absolutely loving it. Have a look.
That was absolutely off the chart! Oh my God, I loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it. Snap, crackle and pop. I'm absolutely gobsmacked. You just sent my temperature through the roof. It's never too early for a 10 from Kelly.
Loving it.
Seriously.
Loving it.
We are loving you and Mopsy together. What a killer partnership, you two ladies there.
Well, I've known her a long, long time, Motzi, and I've actually judged her. I was actually always one of her better judges. We've always had a chemistry. We've always gotten on, and I just think the two of us go well together. So,
really
when
do.
I mean, I do miss Darcy, but when I found out that it was Motzi, I was so excited. So it's just a different dynamic.
Yeah,
we
great
see that, don't
energy.
we?
We
We
really
do
do
see
see
that.
that. We love you together, yeah.
And we love the judges, but we also love the contestants. They have been working so hard, Shirley. It's a bit of a random question, but who's impressed you the most so far?
Well, I'd have to say last week it was David, somebody who's been in the bottom two and then can come back and do the performance that he did. You know, with the strength of mind and character. I'm sure in his mind he thought, well, you know, I'm going to go in the bottom two again. He didn't. He delivered, he did his best, and those kinds of things, they impress me.
Yeah.
I do. You're a stickler for technique. Who's impressed you most with improvement with that side of things?
Well, I actually have to say that I thought that Deb's rumba, when he did that beautiful leg action, was very good, but also Saffron and AJ, their technique is really coming along really quite nicely. There's so many of them, to be quite frank, that this series is by far the best series I've ever seen for level, for standard.
That's a big statement, but you're right.
And it makes it difficult. Every week now, somebody going home, I can only urge the audience that you must vote. I know they always think it's down to the judges, but you have the final say at home, and you can see as David got saved. So if you want your favourites to stay in, you have to vote.
Absolutely.
Get on the phone.
And if the lines are
It's
busy,
important.
keep voting and go online and whichever way.
I
Send
think
a
the lines
pigeon.
can really
Send a
show that.
pigeon.
Send them up. Walk to Elm Street. Make yourself known. That's all you need to do. I hate to bring it down because we're just talking about how amazing they are, but in your opinion, who do you think needs to spend a little bit more time on their homework?
Well, if I'm perfectly frank, I think everybody this series, and I'm not just saying that, is putting their best foot forward. I can really tell that nobody wants to go home. And I haven't looked at anybody this time and thought, oh, you're a bit lazy or you're slacking or your job's taking over from doing Strictly. I haven't felt that at all. And I think everybody just doesn't want to go home.
They
We've
all
got
really are,
that kind
aren't
of a
they?
series. So I wouldn't say anybody's slacking at the moment for
They're
me.
all bringing brilliance on sort of different levels, be it entertainment or technique or just wowing us
Yeah,
from
because
the
it's
week
not
on
always
week.
just about technique. You have to have technique, music in the body, coordination with the arms. You have to have mental strength, you have to have stamina strength, and you have to entertain. So it's a package thing at the end of the day. And then you've got to warm through the TV screen to the people at home. And if you don't do that, bye.
Then there's no connection. Yeah, you need connection with the audience. We saw what happened last week when you were watching Kelvin and his rumba. I think you were not alone in that situation. Can you handle more hip action? He's doing the cha-cha-cha this weekend, Shirley. Hold tight.
Do you know why I got so excited was because I've never seen a man do a rumba like that, lead the lady on all basic steps. Because we have a technique book and there's the first level, the second level. He used third level basic steps and executed them to the most wonderful degree. I mean, you know, it wasn't just his moving his hips, darling.
Shirley, you can use all this technical jargon. She just loved it. You loved it. I know you too well.
I didn't sleep for 3 days.
Speaking of hips, all right. Speaking of hips, though, we cannot. It would be a crime to let you go without having a little boogie, could we?
Yeah, can
We've got to do it.
Yeah,
please.
Yeah.
Let's have a ballast breakdown. Come on.
Bella's breakthrough.
This little step I'm going to show you is called a Cuban break, and it seems to be the most popular step that's being used this season.
Okay.
So it crosses, and it goes side, and then it crosses. All going to be on the slow beat. That we're going to change to the other side, so it's cross. This is called a Cuban break, and we're dancing quite slow. Then we're going to speed it up. And this is the syncopated. Tuka, 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 change. Tuka, 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 change. And that's your Cuban break, and then into a syncopated Cuban break. So if we try that again.
Try that with you? Cuban break?
And
I like it.
2, 3, 4, 1. 2, 3, 4, 1. The other side. 2, 3, 4, 1. 2, 3, 4. Fast. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1.
Oh, it's a double.
2 and 3 and 4 and 1.
Yeah, I'm doing
Magnificent! Magnificent! Come back, sit yourself down.
I think I have just broke my Cubans.
That seems to be the most popular step, by the way. Everybody seems to be dancing that step this series.
Is. It's never too early for a 10 from Shirley. I love that. Best shimmy in town, ladies and gentlemen. Just one given out. What do we need for another one, Shirley?
For another 10?
Yeah.
I think now as we're moving on, for me, it would have to be the whole package. Some techniques, some decent leg action, great body action, synchronization, coordination of arms, which is difficult. People often forget the arms. And a beautiful deliverance of the message, of the narrative of what you're trying to say to us.
You put that perfectly, didn't she?
Always start at the bottom, darling.
Shall,
Start
if
at
we
the
were
bottom,
judging,
work up.
we'd give you a 10.
Yes! Return of something very special. It takes to the Strictly Pro Challenge. Here's a sneaky peek of filming with our very own Gethin.
There's only